And of course, the only thing going on in the world right now is Iran. You know it, you love it. The story that just won't quit. And so I figured we'd start with just watching this video, or at least some of it. I didn't realize that Kegsbreath talked for like 45 minutes. Or at least it seems like maybe there's some other guy there too. But yeah, we'll just see what he's got to say about the goings on in the Middle East.
But under President Trump, we are finishing it. Their war on Americans has become our retribution against their Ayatollah and his death cult.
You got him.
It took the 47th president, a fighter who always puts America...
If it's a death cult, does that mean he won? Like, they killed him and he was a part of a death cult. Isn't that like the whole goal of a death cult? I don't know, just something to think about.
First, to finally draw the line after 47 years of Iranian belligerence. He reminded the world, as he has time and time again, being an American means something unbreakable. If you kill Americans, if you threaten Americans anywhere on Earth, we will hunt you down without apology and without hesitation, and we will kill you.
What about those ICE agents? They were threatening Americans, and they killed a couple of us. Wait, is he going to go after him?
President Trump has also been very consistent. Crazy regimes like Iran, hell-bent on prophetic Islamist delusions, cannot have nuclear weapons.
Not like America. America has never relied on prophetic visions of like how to rule their society. No, like not the Christian Zionists. They don't believe some prophetic vision on how to live their life, or the manifest destiny. Nah. What's that? Never heard of it.
Common sense. Many have said it, but it takes guts to actually enforce it, and our president has guts.
He has
Iran's
so much
stubborn
guts,
and self-evident
like
nuclear
400
pursuits, their targeting of global shipping lanes, and their swelling arsenal of ballistic missiles and killer drones are no longer tolerable risks. Iran was building powerful missiles and drones to create a conventional shield for their nuclear blackmail ambitions. Let me say that again. A conventional
nuclear
shield
blackmail
for their nuclear blackmail ambitions. Our bases, our people.
I don't know. Is that better or worse type of blackmail than the Epstein pedo blackmail? I don't know.
Our allies, all in their crosshairs. Iran had a conventional gun to our head as they tried to lie their way to a nuclear bomb. It almost worked under Obama.
It almost
terrible
worked.
Deal, but not under this president. Turns out the regime who chanted death to America and death to Israel was gifted death from America and death from
Yeah, they're all
This
dead.
is not a so-called regime change war. But the
That's what Trump literally called it. Like, what's he talking about?
regime sure did change. And the world is better off for it. Today, in their desperation, the enemy is unmasked. As Iranian missiles and drones rain down indiscriminately on the hotels, airports, apartments, and other civilian targets of their neighbors. Cowardly.
Again, I think that this just like, we live post like Israel's genocide in Gaza. This shit, like, I don't know. You're not winning any sympathy anymore. Like, it just doesn't work anymore. This kind of like hypocrisy, like, it's just too much hypocrisy.
Terrorist tactics from a regime that for decades has trafficked in cowardly terrorist tactics, lies, death, and destruction.
Not like us, of course.
The Iranian leadership has built nothing except proxies and missiles and drones and deeply buried nuclear factories and facilities. Peaceful nuclear ambitions do not need to be buried underneath mountains. Last June, Operation Midnight obliterated their nuclear program to rubble. Afterward, we told them plainly, that's it, now make a deal. They arrogantly refused. We said, rebuild it, and we'll stop you again, this time far worse. President Trump, Secretary Rubio, Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner, they bent...
How many beers in do you think he is? Like, today, I mean. Not lifetime, that would be like, like, I don't even know if numbers go up that high, but like, how many beers in do you think he is today?
Over backwards for real diplomacy, offering pathway after pathway to peace. I watched it. I was there. They tried.
I think it's pretty low this time. I mean, he's not slurring his words or anything, but then again, he's got a pretty high tolerance.
Over and over and over again earnest attempts at peace. The former regime had every chance to make a peaceful and sensible deal. But Tehran was not negotiating. They were stalling, buying time to reload their missile stockpiles and restart their nuclear ambitions. Their goal, hold us
They were
hostage,
stalling. I thought we were
strike
stalling.
our forces. Well, President Trump doesn't play those games. And as Secretary Rubio said after the Maduro raid, if you don't know, now you know. President Trump puts America
Now you know.
and Americans first. He doesn't hesitate, and neither do our troops. The mission of Operation Epic Fury is laser focused.
Operation Epic Fortnight Chungus. I heard that one from Hassan. That's a pretty, that got me laughing.
Destroy Iranian offensive missiles, destroy Iranian missile production, destroy their navy and other security infrastructure, and they will never have nuclear weapons. We're hitting them surgically, overwhelmingly,
So
and
surgical.
unapologetically. With every
I mean, they're kind of right though. It is pretty surgical. Like it's hard to like accidentally hit like 2 schools, you know, like immediately. Like the first 2 shots, 2 out of 2 for school. Like that's pretty precise. Like he's not lying, I guess, in a sense. But
passing day, our capabilities get stronger and Iran's get weaker. We set the terms of this war from start to finish. Our ambitions are not
I don't
utopian.
think so, dude. Your daddy Trump, he was begging for a ceasefire. Like there's been reporting on that. He thought that he could go in and just bomb them a little bit and just be able to stop whenever he wants. But Iran is saying, nah, we're just going to keep going. It's too risky for us to stop now because in the future it might happen again.
They are realistic, scoped to our interests and the defense of our people and our allies. Speaking of people, we hope the Iranian people take advantage of this incredible opportunity.
Rise
President
up.
Trump has been clear. Now is your
Well,
time.
the true revolutionary, please rise
To
up.
Iranian security forces, choose wisely. President Trump has also been clear about your fate in either
I think
direction.
they've already chosen
To the
wisely.
media outlets and political left screaming endless wars.
Did I? Whoops. Oh, I think I sped it up a little more. That's fine.
Stop. This is not Iraq. This is not endless. I was there for both.
Yeah, it's not endless, guys. It's been 3 days. It's only been 3 days. Like, don't you know how endless things are? They can't go on. Like, I don't understand that line of argument.
Our generation knows better, and so does this president. He called the last 20 years of nation-building wars dumb, and he's right. This
That's
is
exactly
the
what
opposite.
this is, though.
This operation is a clear, devastating, decisive mission. Destroy the missile threat, destroy the Navy, no nukes.
The missiles
Israel
are.
has clear missions
I know.
as well,
The missiles, they're just all gone. Well, I don't know what all those things they're shooting at them are, though.
for which we are grateful. Capable partners. As we've said since the beginning, capable partners are good partners. Unlike so many of our traditional allies who wring their hands and clutch their pearls, hemming and hawing about the use of force. America, regardless of what so-called international institutions say, is unleashing the most lethal and precise air power campaign.
They're just admitting it now.
Be
You know what?
tuned.
I'm kind of glad, though. I'm kind of glad that they're just blatantly admitting, like, we're just not following international law anymore. Like, that shit, you know, that's pussy shit. Like, we're done with that. Like, it's kind of nice to at least they're being pretty honest about it, you know? That's kind of them.
Fighters, drones, missiles, and of course, classified effects. All on our terms, with maximum authorities. No stupid rules of engagement, no nation-building quagmire, no democracy-building exercise.
We'll see,
no
dude. It's only been 3
politically correct
days.
wars. We fight to win, and we don't waste time or lives. As the president warned, an effort of this scope will include casualties. War is hell, and always will be. A
So
grateful
try.
nation honors the 4 Americans we have lost thus far and those injured.
I still don't know how they died. Like, maybe that's been released somewhere. I don't know, but like, I don't know where they were or how they died. I should probably look into that.
Of America. May we prosecute the remainder of this operation in a manner that honors them. No apologies, no hesitation. Epic fury.
Epic
For
Fortnight
them and the
Chungus.
thousands of Americans before them, taken too soon by Iranian radicals. Before I turn it over to General Kane for the operational update, let me speak straight to
I don't care
you,
about.
the Joint Force, our warriors on the front lines.
Oh wait, is this Raisin Cane that he's gonna throw to? The guy who didn't want to do the war?
This is your moment. This is the generational turning point America has waited for since 1979, and since the rudder of hubris, my generation, our generation, endured. Don't listen to the noise. Just stay focused. Our commander-in-chief is steady at the wheel. You face a determined enemy, but you are...
He's so steady at the wheel, but, like, I feel like his driver's license should have been taken away, like, at least 5 years ago.
...are better. But we must prove it every single day. History doesn't care if we're tired, if we're scared, or if the fight feels big. It demands warriors who rise anyway. Peace through strength, the warrior ethos, lethality, unity of purpose, those are not...
Dude, he's such a fucking loser. I just hate, I don't know, I just cannot stand listening to him. He's such a fucking dweeb, dude. He always just, like, everything that every name he comes up with, like, all the buzzwords that he uses just sounds like a, like, 5-year-old LARPing as, like, a military person. Like, I got DC'd.
Slogans. They're the beating heart of what it means to wear the uniform, that uniform. You think clearly under fire, you act decisively in chaos, you uphold the Constitution, and you uphold our country without hesitation. We are not defenders anymore. We are warriors.
Yeah, just got
trained to kill the enemy and break their will. History is watching. Be the force you swore an oath to be: focused, disciplined, lethal, and unbreakable.
I assumed that was you that was watching. I don't know if it shows, or I don't know where I look to find, like, who all's watching.
I do have you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will finish this on America First conditions of President Trump's choosing. Nobody else's, as it should be. And know this above all, President Trump and I have your back, always. Through fire, through criticism, through fake news, through everything. We unleash you because you
I
are
love
the best,
that little, all you guys. That was a good move.
most powerful, most lethal fighting force the world has ever seen. May Almighty God watch over you, and his providential arms
Allah.
of protection extend over you.
Praise Allah.
Godspeed, warriors.
Extend over
And
you.
keep going.
God, see what I'm saying? Like, he's such a dork.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary, and good morning, everyone. The purpose of my portion of the briefing today is to update you and the American people on the actions taken thus far. The briefing will discuss the preparation, the planning, setting the force.
Let's get back to Kegsbreath.
Strategy here?
You didn't see it, but, like, off screen, like, he was, like, when they panned over to that dude, he was ripping shots like no other.
And when will it be deployed?
Well, they have long-range strike capabilities, which we are hyper-focused on. The brief we got just this morning, Admiral Cooper knows exactly and precisely what kind of...
Are we getting new cutscene? Sorry, I gotta pause it for a second. There might be lore happening in my video game.
I'll put it to much better use. I've seen you, Windrunner. Always alone, pushing everyone.
I think I've seen this already.
Inevitably, the void consumes everything. I'm coming for all of you. You mortals are the most wrathful creatures in existence. Your hunger for violence is insatiable.
Sorry, one sec.
This stops now.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this. Okay, back to Kegsbreath.
threat matrix he's looking at, the way they might change their techniques and how we adapt to that. So we're making sure the theater commander has absolutely everything he needs. I mean, one of the things the
theater
mentioned is
commander.
for months and months, even before we built up, we ensured that we had maximum defensive capabilities in theater to allow the president the decision space in the
Like what theater? Like, are they talking like Bye Bye Birdie or something? Like what do they mean?
future. So even before this build-up, in the last 30 days, we discreetly brought defensive assets in to make sure, understanding that there are Iranian capabilities. As far as time frame, I would never hang a time frame from our perspective. The commander-in-chief sets the op-tempo in terms of this fight. As I said, it's on his terms, and we'll make sure that Admiral Cooper and his team have everything they need, not just to defend. I mean, the best defense is good offense. And so we're aggressively pushing into that airspace over that southern flank to ensure that we control it and we destroy anything that moves that would attempt. And ultimately, though, this tying it back to Midnight Hammer, the president has been willing to make a deal, project power against us and our allies in ways that.
Secretary Hicks, thank you. Reagan Reese with the Daily Caller. 2 questions for you. The president
Caller, I hardly know her.
a message that we will leave Iran when we complete all of our objectives. What are our objectives?
Good question. That's something more people, I think, should be asking.
How the soldiers who were killed were killed.
Well, I laid out the objectives, as did the chairman. They're completely nested. I mean, Iran has an ability to project power against us and our allies in ways that we can't tolerate. So whether that's ballistic missiles and drones, so offensive capabilities,
AKA sovereignty. They have sovereignty, and we can't have that.
Effectively, their navy, which would attempt to set other terms and impose different costs, drone capability.
And they don't even really have like full sovereignty because of the sanctions shit, but like they at least have some semblance of saying no to the things we ask them, and so that's why we got to do this.
Which we laid out there, and ultimately, though, this tying it back to Midnight Hammer. The president has been willing to make a deal. You can't have a nuclear bomb. Radical Islamists can't have a nuclear bomb that they wield against the world. He gave them every single opportunity. Then we precisely took it away. And even then, after that, they didn't have that. They didn't come to the table with a willingness to give it away. So ultimately, those nuclear ambitions.
Dude, they said how many times that they never wanted a nuclear bomb, and like, and they also like I heard they also offered them so many consolidations, whatever, you know what I mean, conciliatory things or whatever in the negotiations, and like they just never wanted to like agree to anything. America, I mean, didn't. Like Iran just wanted, they offered the whole world to America, and America said no.
Which never ceased, are something that had to be addressed as well. So that's a discrete sense of what's being addressed here to ensure that they can't use that conventional umbrella to continue a pursuit of nuclear ambitions. And then, as it pertains to the U.S. casualties, that particular incident was, you have air defenses, and the lots coming in, we hit most of it, and we absolutely do. We have incredible air defenders. Every once in a while, you might have one, unfortunately, we call it a squirter that makes its way through.
A what? A squirter?
Defenders. Every once in a while, you might have one, unfortunately, we call it a squirter that makes its way through.
Okay, wait, I gotta know what he's saying. We're going back to regular speed.
Once and the lot's coming in, and you hit most of it, and we absolutely do. We have incredible air defenders. Every once in a while, you might have one, unfortunately, we call it a squirter that makes it.
A squirter? Is that what he's saying? I was joking about him being drunk for this conference, but I literally have no idea what he was trying to say.
Through, and in that particular case, it happened to hit a tactical operations center that was fortified, but these are powerful weapons.
Where was it?
We certainly will do, as I said, moments like that as we
was
remember
it in
them,
Israel?
and we take care of them and take care of their families, only stiffen our resolve to ensure that we.
God, dude, this guy, he looks bad, man. Like, not to go all appearancist on him, but like, I don't know, he is not aging gracefully.
We do this properly. Yep. Right here.
Thank you, Secretary Hexeth. I had 2 questions for you. First, are there...
Andy Richter, that's who he looks like. I keep wondering, like, looking at this face and being like, who does this remind me of? Like, this is somebody I know, but I cannot think of it. He looks just like Andy Richter. Like, if Andy Richter lost, like 30 pounds and drank, like, 30 beers a day, like, this is what he would look like.
Currently any American boots on the ground in Iran?
No, but we're not going to go into the exercise of what we will or will not do. I think it's one of those fallacies.
You got to keep it a secret.
This department or presidents or others should tell the American people this, and our enemies, by the way. Here's exactly what we'll do. Here's exactly how long we'll go. Here's exactly how far we'll go. Here's what we're willing to do and not do. It's foolishness. So President Trump ensures that our enemies understand we'll go as far as we need to go to advance American interests.
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. We'll go as far as we need to get. Like, there's always a point that you would stop at. Like, I don't know. But it doesn't. They'll never admit like what they're like when they would stop. Like when they would be forced into capitulation, because that implies that there's a chance of that happening or whatever, and that's just normal. Like you don't want to admit that, I guess, anyway, so.
You don't have to roll 200,000 people in there and stay for 20 years. We've proven that you can achieve objectives that advance American interests without being foolish about it. Now, will we...
yeah, airstrikes. They've gotten regime change every single time. Every single time.
Be bold about it? Are we willing to be decisive about it? Do we put months and months of planning into what kind of effects we want to achieve? Absolutely. But going forward, why in the world would we tell you, the enemy, anybody what we will...
Fuck you.
will not do?
Fuck you, news person.
We fight to win. We fight to achieve the objectives the President of the United States has laid out. And we will do so unapologetically. Thank you.
Is there any significance to Israel carrying
Yeah,
out the
regime
strike
change.
to kill the Ayatollah? And I wanted to know, what was your immediate reaction to
Who
finding
cares?
out about his killing?
I think Israel did a great job in the conduct of that operation.
Trump put a 4-week
Here you go,
timeline
right
on
here, please.
What question was that? Significance of Israel doing it, or us? Like, who cares? Israel's just an extension of us. They're just the 51st state. Like, they don't. There's no difference between those two things.
Yeah.
You have one question you can ask here, and that's the question you asked.
Thank you. You mentioned during the briefing, General Kane, that there would be additional troops sent to the region. Could you say how many troops, currently are involved in this?
Or as I like to call them,
operation,
sitting
and how many
ducks?
additional troops are planned to go in this next phase?
I don't want to talk specifics because that would tip the enemy off. We have more tactical aviation flowing into theater just based on the time it took to get it out there. I think we're just about where we want to be in terms of total.
I mean, to be fair, this administration is definitely the cringiest in terms of how they name things and I don't know, like the Operation Midnight Hammer, Operation whatever this one was, Fire and Fury or whatever, I don't know, but they're pretty lame about it. But the military has always had cringe ass language for all of the shit that they say that they think sounds so cool and badass.
Combat capacity and total combat power for Admiral Cooper. One of the things though that a commander, he'll consistently assess the trajectory of the campaign. Is he on or off trajectory? And then make an ask of the joint force, which will then develop options for consideration
Who are
by
you?
the Secretary
I don't
and
care.
the President to either capability that we have over there.
I heard the question about 4 weeks. It's the typical NBC sort of gotcha type question. President Trump.
4 weeks. What a gotcha. Just putting out there a length of time.
Has all the latitude in the world to talk about how long it may or may not take. 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 6 weeks. It could move up. It could move back. We're going to execute at his command.
2 weeks, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, 16 years. Any of those time frames. Whatever's necessary to accomplish our goals.
And the objectives we've set out to achieve, and what he has shown an ability to do that other presidents can't quite seem to have the aperture to do. Well, I mean, Joe Biden didn't even know what he was doing. To look
That's
for
true.
opportunities
That's true.
and
Fair
offers
enough.
and escalations for the United
Got
States
him.
that creates new opportunities to execute what we need on our own timeline. So you can play games about 4 weeks, 5 weeks. He has all the latitude, and I'm glad he does, because there's no better communicator.
He's got all the time in the world.
Expressing those things.
He's never gonna die.
I've been in meetings with the president for the last
He'll be leading this war in 10, 15 years, I swear.
2.5 days. We know exactly where his head's.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be doing a Trump voice for Pete Hegseth, but
is, and he will communicate as he should exactly what he would like, and we will follow those orders. And I think everything he said on that is.
I think he kicked me out of my Dell.
Absolutely. Yes, right there. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Secretary. I left my hometown of Sakis in Iranian Kurdistan in 1996.
An Iranian
Can
expat.
you promise that I will be able to return home
Oh my gosh.
safely this year? And I have a following question, please.
I appreciate.
An Iranian expat just wants to go home, man. He just wants to go home.
The question.
He could have gone to Iran at any point. What is he talking about? Unless he's an actual dissident or something, which I mean, I don't know.
I'm not here
Maybe
to
he
place
was.
guarantees on that, but I think the message the president has been
Nah, you can't go back to like. Do you have any idea what this place is going to look like after we're through with it? Like, no way you're going back.
To the people of Iran, this is your moment. The world was seized by these crowds, and then seized by the reality of this regime killing tens of thousands of innocent protesters. So we saw the nature.
I think it was like
of
1,100, but yeah.
We saw many of the Iranian people seek a change there. This is their moment to take advantage of it, for sure.
You served in Iraq and know that no American soldiers were killed in Kurdistan. The Kurdish people are very pro-American. Will you continue protect Kurdistan and Peshmerga as loyal ally?
How many? Okay, I'm done with this.